All right, what's going on, everyone? Today we just got some new leaks on the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC. This is coming from a source on the GTA forums, so definitely do take this with a grain of salt, but this most likely is true. So before I get into it, if you want to see more content regarding this DLC, then make sure to be subscribed and put on post notifications. Also, don't forget to drop a like. So first, the Avenger will actually have its own custom space and exclusive slots for it in the hangar, which I think makes a lot of sense because the Avenger is going to be like the main terminal, the place where we start the missions. So for it to just be like in a random place, you know, just with the other planes, wouldn't really make that much sense. So Rockstar is going to be having a special place for it. I'm guessing probably in the middle or like to the side. And we have seen some pictures of this in the trailer. And this is also kind of how they did it in the facility as well. You know, the facility had its own special, you know, customly shaped space for it. So I expect this to be the same thing here. And they're still going with the Avenger. There's going to be a new model called Avenger 3, and it has man cannons just like the original Avenger, and the upgrade will also have miniguns and missiles. So we kind of already knew this, of course, from, you know, screenshots, the trailer and stuff like that. We know that the Avenger will be having these upgrades, which is going to be really cool. And just like some of the other planes and the helicopters and stuff that we have in the hangar, this one can also be upgraded at the hangar, which makes a lot of sense. And that even goes along with the Kanata as well. There's going to be a new model called the Kanata 2, and it's going to be having missiles and miniguns as well. And this can also be upgraded in the hangar at Charlie's workshop. So I expect Rockstar might even be updating some of the other existing planes and helicopters as well to have some new customization. But I expect for these new ones, there's going to be a lot of new things that Rockstar adds, whether it just be like colors or little things that we can add to make it a lot more better. And we also have a little bit of information on Driftfed as well as content. So there's going to be a lot more login clothing unlocks as well as events that happen, and this means that the Driftfed is going to be long, and this is actually going to be a bit more than what we had in Drug Wars. Drug Wars, as you know, obviously had a couple things that did get Driftfed, but honestly this one seems like it may be a lot more, especially since this came out about a month and a half earlier than it usually does, and Rockstar obviously is just not going to have the next DLC until December most likely, so it makes a lot of sense. So don't expect on day one to have some decent amount of content, while a lot of stuff might be Driftfed. And then also there's going to be no new tattoos, which is a bit surprising since for like almost every DLC for like the past, you know, like 10 years, Rockstar has always had some type of like a tattoo that gets added. But I mean, I guess they changed it up a little bit, but it's probably still going to be like at least new hairstyle and, you know, other customization options that come with this update, such as new clothing. And then also some sad news, which is really unexpected, but we will not be getting more hangar slots, which is really weird because you would expect, since this is going to be like a Smuggler's Run 2.0, the hangar is going to be a big factor in this, and obviously we have to store the Avenger here as well if we want to. So it's kind of like having more hangar space, especially with the addition of two new jets, would have made a lot more sense, but I don't know why Rockstar decided not to. But hopefully in the future they change that, or maybe it might even come out with this update, we'll have to see. But that is pretty much all the news that we have so far. We could be seeing a few more leaks come out before the DLC, most likely tomorrow, but it's what we have so far. And honestly, I mean, it's, you know, some exciting news, others, you know, just not the best. But if you guys did enjoy though, make sure to subscribe and put up post notifications. We'll be having a lot more content regarding this DLC. I will be streaming Tuesday, June 13th when the DLC releases at 5 AM Eastern Standard Time, so definitely check it out. Drop a like if you found this helpful or enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.